What up? I figured, hello, we're back. Another game of Custom Magic Bingo. Um, I had a lot of fun doing that. Just going through all of the cards and trying to figure out what it is that they were trying to um, achieve with the card. So I figured we'd do another one, and maybe this time we'll get a bingo. We've gone forward 1 week into 2022. We're now on the 1st of January, 11th of January, 2022. And I figured, yeah, we've got another five set of cards. Haven't looked at it. Let's let's see what we can get. So our first one, synchronous mentality. You may sacrifice a sorcery blue black with no mana cost. You may sacrifice two planeswalkers and or artifact creatures to cast the spell. You may reveal a legendary creature or planeswalker card you own with mana value X from outside the game and put it onto the battlefield where X is the total mana value of the sacrifice permanents. Okay. So it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacrifice Summon. But I guess it's from outside the game. So sideboard, side deck. You may sacrifice two. Um, you may reveal a legendary card or planeswalker card you own with mana value X from outside the game and put it onto the battlefield where X is the total mana value of the sacrifice permanents. What's it? Two, four costs. Yeah, mate. It's synchro. It's not sacrifice summon. It's synchro summon. Synchronous mentality. I just got it. All right. Whatever. Cool. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Card conversion. Easy. Done. Whatever. Leo Whitethorn Cryomancer. Improvise, Vigilance Defender. Wall creatures you control have all abilities of other walls. That's 6 mana, white, blue, black. And then it's got activated abilities. One and a white, create a one and a white for a 0/4 Ice Wall artifact creature token with Defender. Two and a blue. Two and a blue, and put a Defender counter on a creature as the cost. Scry one, then draw a card. Okay. How can that be the cost? Three and a black. Sacrifice a creature with Defender. Exile target non-land permanent. Four and a. I just had to check that it wasn't just the whole cost again. Four white, blue, black, and tap. Tap all non-land permanents without Defender. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Creatures with Defender may attack as though they didn't have Defender and assign combat damage based on their toughness and have lifelink and death touch until end of turn. What? God, that's a lot of text. That's huge freaking wall of text. Um, Um, uh, I, Wall tribal. I mean, I guess the fact that there's something in there that says that's legendary. That's just someone's friend with or OC with too many. Yeah, this has so many things. So we're gonna we're gonna tick off fuck it a huge freaking wall of text. We're gonna add cost as part of the activated abilities effect instead of the cost, except it's kind of vice versa. But I'm gonna take it off. We've got legendary that's someone's friend or OC. It's not a Wooburg permanent. No split mana pits. I mean, we'll tick off three, but wow, that's a lot. Save the supplies. One in red and white. Enchantment curse. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player activate more than once per turn abilities of the same type of token, which are clue, food, and treasure, save the supply deals 3 damage to them. Ugh. Okay, so if you activate more than one token, more of one of the same type of tokens. If you sack 2 treasures, you take 3 damage. Ooh. I'm weirdly specific hate piece. Hates tokens, I guess. Yeah. Ritual of Return. Permanent cards in your graveyard are 2/2 black zombies in addition to their other types. That's not a type. Permanent spells you cast from the graveyard are 2/2 black zombies in addition to that. That's the same thing. Permanents that enter the battlefield from your graveyard enter as 2/2 black zombies in addition to their other types. That just says the same thing 3 times. That just says the same thing 3 times. I don't even. I don't know if there's a thing. Cycle with the same effect copy pasted 5 times. Yeah, I guess. It's got the copy pasted effect 5 times. 3 times. What the Oh god, this is a wall of text. Memory predator. One in a black. Creature, human nightmare. When memory predator into the battlefield, every opponent's put their hands in face down piles. Then they shuffle them and exile a random card from it. You become the monarch. You gain an emblem with, you cannot draw any card from being the monarch. When you lose the monarch, nobody become the monarch. Instead, every player can try to guess the name of theirs cards exiled with Memory Predator. Flip face up every card exile with Memory Predator. If their answer was right, they can put that card in their hands, then destroy this emblem. Whoa. What? What does being the monarch have to do with anything? If I can't draw for being the monarch, I gain an emblem, and then the opponents can guess their cards, and then it destroys the emblem. But then they're just helping me to draw cards. So why would they guess correctly? they just wouldn't guess correctly. Why would they want me to draw cards? I can just be stuck with that emblem. I mean, I guess they might want the card back and like being generous. Maybe they want their card back. So then they then they I yeah, okay. Memory Predator. A complicated but funny tool meant for Commander. Useful to distract your opponent, marking them listing their full focus or losing their full focus on the game for a bit. Or a card. I know it seems like I'm making fun of this guy because he obviously doesn't have English as his first language, but oof. Also, I'm gonna go back to this guy or this guy and mark off anime in the corner. So there we go. Ugin Transcended. Wooburg plus a colorless, but not just a colorless. A wastes, but Wooburg permanent with additional 1 mana cost and effects. Easy, mark it off. Devoid. You may cast spells from any exile. +2 until end of turn whenever a spell or permanent targets or deals from any exile. From any exile? Okay. Whenever a spell, permanent targets or deals damage to Ugin Transcended, exile that spell or permanent. Okay. -X. Add X mana of any color. Search your library for X -2 card. Then shuffle your library and exile that card. Free tutor? Well, not free, because I suppose I've paid Wooburg +1. -11. Exile each hand, library, and graveyard. You get an emblem with you may cast spells without paying their mana cost. So exile everything, and then you win the game. You -11 pass turn. It doesn't even matter if you can cast spells. -11 pass turn, done. I win. But you pass turn? Okay, cool. You draw, you know you can't. Ugin. Sure. Um, yep. Asymptomatic infection. Split pit, black and green, and split pit, black and blue. Whenever asymptomatic infection becomes unblocked, you may sacrifice it. If you do, defending player gets a quarantine emblem with vanishing 3. And opponents, permanents you don't control, and spells you don't control have protection from you. When it becomes unblocked. What the fuck? God, all of these just love text. I'm just skipping. This is aggressive use of split mana pips. 4 of them? Okay, chill out. It's not even that bad. There's 3 of them more, 3 more of them down here. That's 7 split mana pips. I'm taking it. Teller Hydra Tamer. Legendary creature, human warrior. 2/2. Tala Hydra Tamer is a Hydra in addition to her other types. You may Play an additional land each turn as long as Tala Hydra Tamer is on the battlefield or in your command zone. Great. Eminence Ramp. 3 red or green and X and tap and put X 1/1 counters on target Hydra. So it could be on me, I guess, on her. Whatever reason, no split mana pips anymore. Red, green, green, and tap. Remove 2 1/1 counters from target creatures you control. Draw 2. Oh, they've done dashes instead of colons. That's annoying. Busted. Custom commander for my tribal Gruul Hydra. Been tweaking it a lot over the past couple years. Think it's good and balanced, but I could use some constructive criticism. I gotta read the post, man. I gotta read the post. Eminence exploration is way too busted. Use comma rather than dash in names. X should be placed in front of the hybrid mana, and Eminence abilities should be avoided if possible because they are very often broken and hard to balance. Thanks for the input. Just get rid of the Eminence ability. Exploration as an Eminence ability is too strong. Yeah, fair enough. She can tame my Hydra anytime. Key. We got a bingo. We got a bingo. Right across the middle. Doesn't understand the game's rules, but made custom cards anyway. I'm marking it off. Oh my goodness. All of these are just text, man. I wish one of them just made a vanilla creature. I know Wizards doesn't even make vanilla creatures anymore, but man, maybe they should. Holy. Stay tuned for another one. These are fun, but man, they hurt my head a lot.